Special effects, whether it's soaring high into the sky as the Man of Steel himself, or briefly fulfilling your lifelong dreams of wielding a lightsaber, it is now an essential part of films and even videos in general. The simplest tutorial videos have intros with special effects, and some films are made entirely of it. Adobe After Effects is part of the Adobe Creative Suite CS6 and is a program that is used to generate said special effects. This tutorial is about the basics of Adobe After Effects, some basic things you should know.
Number 1.
This is what Adobe After Effects looks like. The first thing you need to be familiar with is the UI, or user interface. There are mainly three parts: the menu bar, the toolbar, and the panels and frames. The menu bar can be seen here at the top left corner. We all know what File, Edit, and Help do. Now, compositions are crucial to using After Effects. They serve as the canvas for the artist. Layer. This manages the layers of what you're doing. Effect, as you can guess, involves many effects on the selected item. Animation is used for motion, View changes your view, and Window customizes the user interface that we can see right now. The toolbar can be seen below the menu bar. This is something present in many programs. There are various tools here, each with its own distinct function. The panels and frames all show different things depending on what you selected back at the Window tab. That covers the basics of the user interface.
Number 2.
Now, the possibilities with After Effects are practically limitless, so it would be impossible to explain everything you can do. Instead, let's try creating something. This video started with the logo and some effects made by After Effects. Let's try recreating that. First, you create a new composition. After that, you tweak with the settings. As you can see, the settings are already tweaked right now. And next, using the Layers tab, you will create a solid. After making sure your solid has the same settings with what you configured earlier, confirm that it is completely black, like how we see here. The next step is to create a text layer. And we edit the text to our liking. In this case, we'll type out Studios. And here we can edit the orientation. Let's put it on center, and we can also edit the font. Now we'll keep it on Euphemia. Next step. From the Effects and Presets menu, select CC Particle World and assign it on the black solid. Now after this, we make sure the solid, which plays the animation, is above the logo in terms of layers to make sure the effect is visible. Now the technical part starts here. Under the Particle submenu, Particle, change the gravity of the particle world to anything under 0.35. Okay, that was actually done from the physics submenu. And then from the timeline, select the drop down arrow on the black solid. Then select effects, CC particle world, and then click the small stopwatch here. Now this is to enable keyframes. Now for every 1 second or 1.5 seconds, we will assign a keyframe. Now you can add a keyframe, like I did, by clicking on the little diamond here, in between the arrows in the very left. Your last keyframe should be around 5 seconds or 5.5 right now. Now make sure the last keyframe's value is 0 to make sure that it actually stops. And after that, you can just tweak with the settings. Set the burst color to lighter shade of yellow, the depth color to blue. After that, we can raise the size variation, make the burst size smaller but the depth size much bigger, increase the rotation speed and decrease the initial rotation. And we're now done. The last thing we do is we save. Let's save this to our desktop. And we name it as Project 1. And we have succeeded in creating an intro. Now this may seem slow, but it actually only lasts 5 seconds or so. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. We are now done with our introduction to Adobe After Effects. Thank you for watching again.